this is the finish.
Did we say 5 cars had a shot at it? Get ready, because it's coming to the wire. There's Jarrett in front.
Jarrett pulling back in front. Bodine comes down to the inside. Jeff Bodine, the 86 champion, trying to find some room.
Come on, Dale. Go, baby, go. All right, come on. I know he's got it to the floorboard. He can't do any more. Come on, take her to the inside. Don't let him get on the inside of you coming around this turn. Here he comes, Earnhardt. It's the Dale and Dale show. It's become off of turn 4. You know who I'm pulling for. It's Dale Jarrett. Bring her to the inside, Dale. Don't let him get down there. He's going to make it. Dale Jarrett's going to win the Daytona 500. All right. How many people get to participate in 2 Super Bowls? There he goes. He's won the Super Bowl of stock car racing, Joe Gibbs.
And I just want to thank the Lord for giving me this kind of a second great thrill of my life, a Super Bowl and now the Super Bowl of stock car racing.
And Tony Stewart gets the white flag. 1 more lap to go. Stewart has a lot of traffic ahead of him, but I don't think it's going to be a factor in the race. They come down the backstretch. Bobby Labonte is still about 5 or 6 car lengths behind him. Here comes Tony Stewart off the corner. And in his 25th NASCAR Winston Cup race, Tony Stewart wins at Richmond International Raceway. Becomes the first rookie in Winston Cup racing to win since Davey Allison at Dover.
This is a team victory, and this is something Joe Gibbs has been dreaming about. So 1-2 finish. I'm just glad I'm on top tonight.
A championship season for Bobby Labonte, but a sensational afternoon for Tony Stewart, who for the final time comes off the end of the backstretch and heads for turn 4.
What kind of statement does this make for Joe Gibbs Racing? His driver, one of his drivers, is going to win the race. The other is going to win the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship.
It'll be sweet for Joe Gibbs today. Tony Stewart wins the Pennzoil 400 for a 2nd straight year. Here comes Labonte. Bobby Labonte is the NASCAR Winston Cup champion for 2000.
A lot of great people at Joe Gibbs Racing. That's what it's all about. Everybody at Joe Gibbs Racing did a great job this year, and Tony won the race, and us winning the championship is awesome.
It's the final lap of the 2002 season. Tony Stewart, 1.5 miles from a NASCAR Winston Cup championship. The headlines have been many involving Tony Stewart, not all of them good, but at the end of the day, the big trophy will go to Tony Stewart. The Rushville Rocket from Indiana is the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup champion. 2nd Winston Cup championship for Joe Gibbs Racing. And Tony Stewart is now just the 25th man in history to wear a NASCAR Winston Cup champion's ring.
Congratulations, you are the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup champion.
Unbelievable.
The fans cheering. Turn 4, the last trip down the front stretch. Tony Stewart, a native Hoosier, his dream comes true. Tony Stewart wins the All-State 400 at the Brickyard. Let the party begin. And he wants to soak this all in.
I think that's right. He's soaking it all in, and he's acknowledging these Indiana fans.
How many nights do you think Tony Stewart dreamed of doing this?
I wish I could put it in words. It's today's been my entire life. So I feel like crap right now. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna feel really good.
Tony Stewart, the last car on the lead lap. 5 wins this season in a 7-race stretch. Late June, July, into early August. You not only couldn't beat him, you couldn't get close to him. Drives for Joe Gibbs Racing, trying to get his 2nd series championship. Tony Stewart is the 2005 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
This is the icing on the cake for sure. You know, to win at home at the Brickyard was a race of a lifetime and a win of a lifetime for me, and then to be able to finish it off with a championship, I don't know how we could ask for a better year this year. This is absolutely perfect.
Kyle Busch is trying to do something that has not been done in NASCAR since 1954. Drive a foreign nameplate car into victory lane. Toyota won their first Craftsman truck race in their 13th start. That was Travis Kvapil. Their first nationwide start in their 22nd race, Jason Leffler. Today is the 40th Sprint Cup Series race. For the first time in Sprint Cup racing since 1954.
Come on, folks, give my hand.
Foreign nameplates going to victory lane. Wild Thing wins.
Yes,
Kyle
sir.
Busch.
For the first time this year, for the first time for Toyota on a Sunday, you're in victory lane.
That's amazing. You know, the 18's always been the car to beat here at Atlanta for many, many years when this place was redone and with Bobby Labonte, and this means so much to come back here and do this.
As Denny Hamlin takes the white flag, 1 lap to go.
Just a great job by this driver. We've talked about how good he is at this racetrack. He put all of those good skills to use today.
Yeah, and so did his team. Best pit stop of the day, and by far the best handling race car.
Now the winner of the second race in the chase has gone on to win the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Championship the last 3 consecutive years. Twice by Jimmy Johnson, once by Tony Stewart. The second chase race in 2012 goes to Denny Hamlin in New Hampshire. He led nearly 2/3 of the race after starting 28th on the grid.
Burnout of the year, for sure.
100th victory. Congratulations. What does this mean to you and this team?
It's just a big deal to know that we were, as a group, it took all of us to be able to get to this point, so I'm thrilled with it.
Down the backstretch. His closest competitor, just a dot in the rearview mirror. Through 3 and 4. No one has battled through as much pain and had as much perseverance as 30-year-old Kyle Busch. Tonight he earns his first Cup title. Kyle Busch, the 2015 NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
Yeah, you guys are awesome!
All the Kyle Busch fans out there, man, I appreciate all you guys so much. Everyone that follows me through the thick and the thin, through the good and the bad, and the ones that are always there behind me. So you guys are awesome. Everyone here, you guys are awesome too. This is a dream come true. A dream come true.
Hamlin a second, up
Watch
high.
the inside, watch the inside. Martin Truex Jr. 3 wide.
Truex to the bottom. No, red.
Kansas saves it. Here they come to the line. This is the finish of the Daytona 500. Side by side, bouncing off each other.
Unbelievable. I think it was Denny Hamlin.
I have it as Hamlin.
By an inch.
What
Denny
a finish.
Hamlin. Oh my goodness.
Wow. The closest 500 ever.
Have you ever?
No, I've never. But I'm glad I was here to see it today.
Wow.
Inches. About 4 inches.
Daniel Suarez, the 24-year-old from Monterrey, Mexico, has the lead and has been dominant. 132 laps out in front today. The one thing he wants to do is lead lap 133 to be out front for the final lap. As he comes out of turn number 4, he will be the first ever international champion in NASCAR. An entire country behind him. Daniel Suarez from Mexico, the first Latin American driver to win a NASCAR National Series championship.
And Logano looks low. Top lane gets filled. It's Kyle. Kyle Busch in the top lane. Logano on the bottom. McDowell, the second yellow car. Where will he go?
So interesting that McDowell decided to go with Kyle Busch, but here comes Eric Jones on the inside. Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin off turn number 4. No, side-by-side battle to the finish. This time, Denny Hamlin wins his second Daytona 500 and wins it for Coach Gibbs in Toyota.
In the 11 car. Wow. What a day for J.D. Gibbs, for Joe Gibbs, for that whole team. Mike, that's storybook stuff right there.
That was meant to be.
This one's for J.D. We're desperately going to miss him the rest of our lives, but his legacy still lives on through Joe Gibbs Racing, and proud to do this for them.
And guess what?
There it is.
I think he's got it
Wow,
too.
6 car lengths in the middle of turn 11, and it might as well be 6 miles. Around the final corner to the checkered flag, Martin Truex Jr.
Way to go, baby. Way to go. Hell yeah, brother. You are the man. Hell yeah, baby.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What a hot rod.
What a great driver.
What a performance he has put on this evening. 119 laps have been led. Kyle Busch, he's the winningest driver of the decade, and now he is joining elite company. Kyle Busch is going to win his second Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series championship. What an incredible accomplishment by this Las Vegas driver.
He's in elite company. Now only the 16th different driver to have multiple championships in the 70-plus years NASCAR's been around.
I know JD was looking down on us all year long. I mean, damn, what a season Joe Gibbs Racing put together, and we put it on him this time.